Today we're going to be breaking down my friend Redfire Killer's gameplay. I don't have a final scoreboard for the game, however, his final record for the round was 20 kills and 6 deaths, with the highest score in the match. He is playing the Medic class and using the Type 2A submachine gun. There's a lot we can learn from watching his gameplay, but I want to put a focus on 3 main areas that this clip showcases beautifully. The first area being covering reloads. Every time you choose to reload your gun, you are extremely vulnerable, and Redfire Killer does a great job at mitigating that risk by reloading behind cover when he can find it, or if none of it is available, using terrain to shade himself. The second, choosing engagement distance. With a fast-firing submachine gun, you are going to be the strongest at close ranges. Now, having said that, this map is quite large with long sightlines. Redfire Killer knows his weapon's strengths and constantly puts himself in positions that leverage those strengths. And lastly, restraint to not overextend. As you'll see in the clip, Redfire Killer exposes himself to as few angles and potential threats as possible while still maintaining potency. He uses the minimap and teammates as clues to more safely navigate the battlefield. So keeping these areas of focus in mind, we're going to go through the clip and touch on each example of these areas of focus. Here we see him attacking the B point. Using some building rubble as partial cover, he engages and kills an enemy before being hit himself. By ducking down, he is safe from the shooter. He takes this time to use a health pack and safely reload his gun before peeking a different angle. Now peeking where the previous shots likely came from, he is confronted with 2 targets. Redfire Killer cuts the angle to the enemy on the first floor and much more safely engages the second floor target. Some eagle-eyed viewers might have spotted a guy on this side of your screen duck behind some cover, and he is about to make himself known. But, like I've pointed out, Redfire Killer does a good job of not overexposing himself and is close enough to his cover to safely retreat and reload his weapon.
I'm the right idea right now. I'm with Carmen.
Assessing that his position is no longer going to give him good firing solutions, he decides to push up. There's a lot of ways Redfire Killer could advance, but I think the way he does it is brilliant. He's going to push across towards his teammates using the smoke as concealment.
I'm going a bit closer. Oh god, there's a guy right here!
Now he's going to leapfrog past his teammates to the next best piece of cover. On his way, he briefly engages a target, and when they retreat, he doesn't waste time out in the open.
Carmen, there's the guy like 20 feet in front of me.
Got him.
Can you get me?
No.
When we look at the minimap, we can now see that he is the furthest player up on his team. From this position, he has the best view of the enemies entering B, but also he has the most risk. He does a great job at making a couple conservative peeks and then retreating to cover.
My new favorite gun.
If you get me killed, I'll be so sad. I'm 15-3 right now.
Kevin, do you want kills? Attack A.
Carmen,
Attack A.
you revive your teammate there. With no immediate threats to engage, we can see an enemy spotted on the road. Redfire Killer smartly chooses to fall back slightly before engaging this new angle.
Getting a lot of kills on you right now.
Oh shit, there's a lot of people where you were right now. Okay.
This is probably the widest peek we see him make, and he quickly realizes that he is outmanned and outgunned, and promptly exits stage right back into cover.
I was gonna revive
I'm over the wall. Can you revive?
Here, he is faced with a similar double peek scenario as earlier, and you'll see him implement the exact same strategy as before. He picks a target and shades his body behind cover from the second threat.
Yeah,
I can't.
they're dead. There's nobody out here.
Say that.
Doing a sweep of the immediate area, he finds no more enemies and goes to revive his squad mate. As he does so, this teammate is going to get killed very close by, and even though the threat isn't directly visible, he plays it safe and uses his smoke to ensure his and his squad mate's safety.
Down that hill, maybe. Yeah, that way. Yeah. But right here, I think it's pretty good. Perfect. Thanks.
Get out of there, bro.
Back to attacking A.
From there, he's going to finish securing B using the same tactics as before, not over-peeking and retreating to cover during reloads.
There, looks like trouble.
I mean, we are having a first-class competition.
Nick, why didn't you bring me ammo? I picked you up.
First aid for you, soldier.
Once B is secure and with a perimeter of friendlies around him, he goes for a quick revive before moving to the next objective.
Let's see if anyone will be kind enough to
I'll
bring
fix
me
ya.
some.
I'll sort you, pal.
Actually, is there some over here? Don't need a health
Oh,
pack.
tank, hello. Disabled. I missed.
So he has just killed an enemy on the point. With no cover for a reload, he uses the hill to shade himself from the rest of the A point. And he also chooses to do so in the direction he came from, which is the most likely to be the safest.
2 out of 3 rockets. That's on me.
As a result, he avoids death, and this forces the shooter to chase Redfire Killer uphill and in close range.
I deserve to die there.
Keep going.
He once again peeks into A and spots an enemy at about the furthest range you want to take gunfights with this weapon. Retreating for another reload and health pack, he hears some close by footsteps and falls just short at 96 damage to end the streak.
Well, I was gonna spawn on you, damn it.
Let's watch the clip one more time uninterrupted, but keep your focus on these little details he gets right.
I'm right idea right now. I'm with Carmen. I'm going a bit closer. Oh god, there's a guy right here! Carmen, there's the guy like 20 feet in front of you.
Got him.
Can you get me?
No.
My new favorite gun.
If you get me killed, I'll be so sad. I'm 15 and 3 right now.
Kevin, do you want kills? Attack A.
Carmen,
Attack A.
you revive your teammates, alright?
Getting a lot of kills on you right now.
Oh shit, there's a lot of people where you were right now. Okay.
I was gonna revive.
I'm over the
you
wall.
right
Can you revive? Yeah.
now. I can't.
They're dead. There's nobody out here.
You say that, there was a lot of people.
Down that hill, maybe. Yeah, that way. Yeah. But right here, I think it's pretty good. Perfect. Thanks.
Get out of there, bro.
Back to attacking A.
There, looks like trouble.
I mean, we are having a first-class competition.
The objective Baker.
Nick, why didn't you bring me ammo? I picked you up.
First aid for you, soldier.
Let's see if anyone will be kind enough to
I'll
bring me
fix ya.
some.
I'll sort you, pal.
Actually, is there some over here? Don't need a health
Oh,
pack.
tank, hello. Disabled. I missed 2 out of 3 rockets. That's on me. That's literally, I deserve to die there.
Keep going.
was gonna spawn on you, damn it.
I think when trying to improve your gameplay, people often tend to focus on too much all at once. Pick one of the examples from this video and spend a few games trying to improve that area of your gameplay. If you have any FPS fundamentals you think I should do a video on, or notice something great that I missed about Red Fire Killer's gameplay, make sure to leave a comment. Let's stay positive and keep improving.